Sarah Ferguson joins King Charles at Royal Ascot while sporting an 80s jacket. On the first day of Ascot, Sarah, Duchess of York, joined members of the royal family. Joining the King, Queen, and other members of the royal family for the first day of Royal Ascot on Tuesday, Sarah, Duchess of York, looked stunning. Wearing a navy Saint Laurent jacket from 1980, the Duchess looked elegant as she stood next to her daughter, Princess Beatrice, and son-in-law, Eduardo Mapelli-Mozzi. Royal enthusiasts, who are typically quick to point out when an item has been reworn, would surely be delighted by the Duchess' eco-friendly decision. Following her announcement of her visit to a Swiss clinic in Zurich that specializes in treating people with addiction and mental health issues, Sarah decided to attend the opening day of the renowned event. She wore a beautiful navy outfit that was both sophisticated and very intimate. Her designer blazer, a finely made jacket with broad shoulders and elaborate lace detailing, was the most striking item. Her enduring taste and dedication to classic fashion are demonstrated by the fact that the item has been in her wardrobe for at least 45 years. Her waist was emphasized by the jacket's fitted, structured form, which also gave her a hint of retro glitz. The ensemble was sophisticated but full of personality, paired with an asymmetrical navy dress and a striking fascinator with a netted veil. In addition to showcasing her exquisite sense of investment fashion, the Duchess made a subdued yet impactful statement about sustainable style by opting to re-wear a designer piece that was decades old. It is evident that Sarah's ecological fashion philosophy has impacted her daughters, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, who frequently follow their mother's design sense. Both ladies have adopted conscious fashion choices, reusing items, supporting retro styles, and building wardrobes that prioritize classic elegance over fad-driven excess. Although the Duchess has previously talked about her struggles, her visit was solely intended to help her gain a deeper understanding and learn how she might utilize her public position to lessen the stigma associated with mental health. Sarah has talked about the negative effects of the harsh press treatment she endured while she was married to Prince Andrew and expecting her two daughters, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice. The profound scars of her upbringing that led to feelings of unworthiness that contributed to an unhealthy attitude to food that often threatened to spiral into a full-scale eating disorder are described by the Duchess in a heartfelt piece in The Telegraph. Sarah also discussed how she was affected by tabloid headlines of the 1980s and 1990s and more contemporary comments on social media, which I regard as a cesspit, after receiving a recent diagnosis of both skin and breast cancer. The Duchess appeared overjoyed to be back at Royal Ascot with her family after sharing her most recent update. The King and Queen appeared thrilled to be returning, sitting in the front carriage with Lady Sarah Keswick and Prince Faisal bin Salman Al Saud. Princess and sitting in the second carriage with Queen Camilla's sister, Annabel Elliot, and the Duke and Duchess of Wellington, waved to the crowds as the royal procession got underway. The King's nephew, Peter Phillips, was accompanied in the third carriage by his girlfriend, Harriet Sperling, and writer Anthony Horowitz, who was seated beside his wife, Jill. Lord and Lady Vestey, Lady Joanna Morton-Jack, and her husband, Henry Morton-Jack, were all in the fourth carriage.